Hi everyone, I'm Logo correspondent Raymond Braun. We just finished up the Big Tent brunch at the Republican National Convention, and I am here with
Mario Clopton.
Mario identifies as a Democrat, and we're going to talk a little bit about representation in the LGBTQ community at the Republican National Convention and why we are not seeing a lot of people of color within the Republican Party.
The rhetoric from the party is not a big tent rhetoric. It's not saying we're welcoming in blacker and browner people. We're not saying or seeing policies that are pro-LGBT. Not even just in the issues. We're talking about literally just the recognition that LGBTQ plus people exist. The fact that there's 18 delegates that are black people, and that's I think an estimated number, but out of the 2,400 delegates, it's unacceptable.
You're the first lesbian that I'm talking to. I haven't met or seen any transgender people other than Caitlyn Jenner, who was here yesterday. And so I just wanted to ask about how you feel the party's doing right now on outreach and inclusion of the kind of non-gay white men.
A lot of lesbians that I know are strongly pro-choice, and a lot of the gay male Republicans that I know are pro-life. So I am perhaps sort of a strange kind of lesbian Republican pro-life conservative, but I think in general lesbians tend to bend more liberal, where I actually primarily because of the life issue, whereas I think maybe that's less of a priority for gay men. Just a guess.
I hope that conservatives move to a point of bringing people together and really embracing minorities, LGBT, Hispanics, African Americans, what have you, as opposed to figuring out ways to divide us.
The Republican Party has created an atmosphere now, especially with Hispanics, where it's difficult for us to even have a dialogue with someone.
I'm not enamored with Donald Trump's rhetoric and the way that he vilifies minority communities. I think that has no place in America, and there's no future for the Republican Party if we don't open our arms to women, to people of color, and to the LGBT community.
This country has blacker and browner people every day, has queer people every day, and if you as a party aren't doing your part to reach out, then that's negligence.
We've had a lot of people in high-ranking positions of power, Republican and Democrat, who've had to evolve on these issues, and the only way that the LGBT community will ever win is to let people evolve. We have to let people change their minds and really welcome them with open arms when they're willing. There's going to be a lot of Republicans who are going to have to change their minds.
We want to make a long-term impact on what our party is doing, and that means being a more welcoming party, being more engaging, being more accepting, more diverse, more inclusive. We have more in common than we have differences. That really breaks down barriers, and that's where we start to build those bridges of what can we do together.
There's an old saying in the military, adapt, improvise, and overcome. That's what America does, and if these folks don't do it, they're going to get left behind.